Hi and welcome to ZoomTV, where we experience everything that flies, drives and floats and take you along for the experience. Today something a little special. We're looking at 4 individual businesses, all with something in common. They all Zoom.
If you're looking for a car for less than $12,000 normally, you'd have to go second hand. Well, today that's all about to change. Thanks to John Hughes, I'll show you a brand new hatch for less.
Chief designer at Kia, Peter Schreier, believes that design adds soul to a product and reaches the hearts of people. Today on the show, we find out how he has added soul to the all-new Kia Cerato S-Hatch.
And I'll be taking a look at a Suzuki dealership that's been in business for over 30 years and has the added benefit of having a female manager. Shock horror. But first, here's Kate with a very special Geely.
Let's face it, we all love a good deal and lower prices. I, for one, am a self-confessed sales stalker, but when it comes to your car, a low price usually means no creativity, fewer features, and, well, basically a lower quality car that just doesn't say much. However, I found an exception to that rule, the 2011 Geely hatch. We've previously introduced you to the Geely sedan, but in my opinion for the girls, the Geely hatch is just that bit cuter. Both models are very affordably priced, but the cheeky surprise is that they come with perks you'd expect to see on much more expensive cars. This is because it's a new car pitched at a used car market. Now, if you're looking at spending around $10,000 or so on a car, you'd usually spend your time sifting through the used car section of the papers. But with the Geely, you get new car technology and a 5-year, 100,000 kilometre warranty without driving someone sloppy seconds. The Geely is new to the Australian market, and right now it's only $11,990, which includes 6 months rego and stamp duty. But what really sets the Geely apart from other lower priced cars is all the unexpected extras you get. One of the biggest selling features of the Geely, apart from its affordable price of course, is its standard safety features. You get ABS brakes, dual airbags and even rear parking sensors, which are very handy, trust me. Plus you also get the added bling of the alloy wheels. Now, there isn't much that separates the hatch from the sedan other than the style. The classic hatch design adds a little freshness and a bit of a girly touch, which I like, and there's other little surprises you'll find too, like indicators on the wing mirrors, fog lights, remote central locking, and a 6-speaker stereo system. Inside, the MK hatch keeps it simple, but it doesn't hold back on the added extras you'd expect from a new car these days. You got air conditioning, full electric windows and side mirrors, and a CD player with a USB port so you can plug in your iPod. The boot is also very large for a car this size, and the rear seats fold down so you can carry anything from the shopping bags to a surfboard. Plus, its 4-cylinder 1.5 litre engine is very economical, getting around 6.8 litres per 100 Ks. To find out more about the Geely, drop into John Hughes Geely in Vic Park. But you better hurry because these cars are running out fast because of their new car perks with a used car price tag. So you can expect more for your money with the Geely. You won't be disappointed. For more info, go to zoomtv.com.au and follow the links.
There are 2 important qualities that I believe are the nucleus of any successful business: experience and reputation. And the great thing is, both of these can't be bought. They have to be earned. So when you're considering selling, buying or servicing your car, you should consider both of these qualities as hard, or if not harder, than you considered the car you drive. Why? Well, your car is an investment, and like any investment, to get the most out of it or the best return, you need the right service, the right support, and of course, the very best deal. Way back in 1975, Dennis McInerney was given an opportunity by Ford Australia to start his own franchise, and McInerney Ford was born. Over the last 36 years, Dennis has moulded his dealership to provide exceptional customer service, honesty and the very best deal, without strain from his desire to provide a truly enjoyable purchase experience. McInerney Ford is the largest, truly independent Ford dealership in WA and one of the most successful, having 3 times been awarded the Ford Best Dealership of Australia and the RAC MTA Dealer of the Century. How you doing, Pete?
Very, very well. Welcome.
Now you head up the sales here, or you're the general manager.
Yes.
What's the secret? Not many companies would retain staff like you guys have.
I think it comes from Dennis. Dennis McInerney's a family-orientated man who's brought us all up, and we've got so many people in this company that's been here for 20 years, and 10 or 15 of us have been here for so many years.
And there's a couple of people out there that have even brought their family through the business.
Yes, we've had technicians and then master technicians and bring their sons in, and yes, it's come through that way.
So do you find that when customers come in, they feel that family environment and it works?
I think you do feel it. I think when they're buying a car, they get looked after. It's all about service. We give good service. It's a family feeling throughout the dealership, so they come back and purchase other cars.
McInerney specialise in FPV, Ford Performance Vehicles, and stock the entire range of new Fords from new Focus to the redesigned award-winning Territory. They have a large range of pre-owned vehicles, including a big collection of the big F-Truck, all of which have been put through rigorous safety checks before being made available for sale. They also have a large service centre and some of the most experienced service technicians in the business. A couple have worked here pretty much from the first day. There are even some that are first and second generation employees. Lawrence, what makes McInerney so unique?
Probably our range of cars. We have everything from the Fiesta, the current model new Focus, which is a fantastic car, which has just been imported into Australia, right up to our F-Trucks and our FPV stock as well.
Businesses always start with the intention of supplying a personal buying experience, but as they grow and evolve, sustaining that experience becomes harder and harder. To this day, Dennis Mack still runs and controls his dealership, and it's easy to see that he's conscious of supplying the same experience he did when he first started. So if you would like to be treated like one of the family, make sure you drop into Dennis McInerney Ford in Morley, or go to ZoomTV.com.au and follow the links.
Coming up after the break, we're going to have a look at all things Suzuki, and boy, haven't they come a long way over the past few decades. After the break on Zoom TV. It's interesting to note just how far the Suzuki brand has come in the past few decades. From a name associated purely with the manufacture of motorcycles to a trusted and sought-after automotive mark. And when you've decided it's Suzuki for you, then come on down to Canning Highway and Melville Suzuki. They're proudly Western Australian owned and operated, with a commitment to customer service underpinning every aspect of their operation. Here at the landmark Canning Highway Melville showroom, they offer new and used vehicle sales, full service facilities for all makes and models, genuine Suzuki parts, access to competitive finance, and the benefits of more than 30 years service to the community. 30 years! That means I was, well, a lot younger than I am now. How about you, camera person? Were you born in 1981? No, didn't think so. It's like working in a creche around here. But 30 years means the business has stood the test of time. And Melville Suzuki has thrived over the past 30 years by offering the service, the deals, and the quality of motorcar we can rely on. And just briefly, there's the new Kizashi.
Bless you.
I said Kizashi. See what I mean? Then there's the incredibly fuel-efficient Alto. When you head out in the Suzuki Swift or the Swift Sport, you head out in style. The SX4 hatch, all-wheel drive or sedan, gives you the very latest in European design, handling and lifestyle options. And freedom knows no bounds with the sensational new generation Grand Vitara 3-door and Grand Vitara Prestige, with the most powerful, most fuel-efficient engines ever. If it's fun you're after, don't forget the Jimny. The Jimny Sierra lets you do your own thing. It's ideal for zipping around town or to take you and your family to your favourite fishing or camping spot in comfort. The new car manager of Melville Suzuki is Janet Herring. It's a good thing, yet somewhat unusual to have a female manager in your industry these days, isn't it, Janet?
Yes, it is, Alan. There are only a few female sales staff around in the motor industry, but it's a great job and I really recommend it.
Well, what makes it a great job for you?
First off, dealing with a great product like Suzuki, and then helping people of all walks of life get into a car that they really love.
And what part of Scotland are you from?
Scotland? How about America?
New, pre-owned and demo Suzuki. Complete servicing of all makes and models and competitive finance made easy for you. That's Melville Suzuki. Go to melvillesuzuki.com.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.com.au. From the sporty to the family car to shuttle the kids around in, it's all here. Speaking of kids, I got to get mine back to the Zoom office. Come on, time to go. You should have gone before we were leaving. Jump in. All tucked in, seatbelts on. Won't be long.
If you're lucky enough to be in WA this weekend, get down to the Perth Motor Show at the Perth Convention Centre all weekend to 5 p.m. tomorrow for your chance to get up close and personal with some really special cars, including Lamborghini's all-new Aventador. Plus, there's other motoring enthusiasts on hand that'll answer any questions you might have and some amazing show deals. To find out more, go to perthmotorshow.com.au. Now, don't touch that remote because after the break, I experienced the all-new Kia Cerato. Thanks to John Hughes Kia. That's next on ZoomTV. Us Aussies, well, we're pretty astute. If something was priced at what we thought was cheap, most of us would assume it was low in quality. However, cheap price doesn't necessarily have to mean cheap. Cheap, for instance, could mean value for money. Now, this could be achieved in a car through effective and efficient design. Now, I believe the new Kia S Cerato hatch is cheap, but is it value for money? Well, this is where we find out. You can get into a new Kia Cerato S hatch in a manual for less than $20,000, which in my opinion is value. However, the price of the S Cerato is definitely not the only selling point. Reliability is also a factor. The Cerato comes with an unlimited kilometre, 5-year warranty, which should help dissolve any concerns any potential owner has in regards to its reliability. A very important selling feature of the Cerato is its design. I mean, everyone wants to drive a cheap car, but no one wants to look cheap doing it. This is where Kia excel. They've wrapped their all-new Cerato in an eye-catching European design that looks anything but cheap. Kia have introduced a contemporary new look under the direction of world-class automotive designer Peter Schreier. Their new chief designer is famous for his past work at Audi and Volkswagen. Peter believes that design gives soul to the product and reaches the hearts of people. This belief has been installed without exception into the all-new Kia Cerato S hatch. To be honest, I got inside the cabin and I expected the cost savings to smack me in the face, but they haven't. I haven't seen it on the outside and there's definitely none on the inside, and I can't work out how they're able to produce such a fine vehicle for the price, but it's definitely not in the presentation. The interior complements the exterior perfectly. So the savings must be in its drive, but no again. On the road, the Cerato feels as good and smooth as it looks. The auto, which I drove, is around $2,000 more than the manual. The 2-litre, 4-cylinder, double overhead cam petrol engine is perfectly matched with a 6-speed manual or 6-speed automatic and averages a respectable 7.7 litres of petrol per 100 kilometres. The Cerato really is best described as a 5-course meal served up at takeaway prices without the sour bill, but it may not be to everyone's taste. But if you're craving safety, reliability and performance all wrapped up in exclusive European styling, then the all-new design-driven Kia S hatch is the car you should be considering. To taste one for yourself, drop into John Hughes Kia or go to johnhughes.com.au or simply follow the links from zoomtv.com.au.
Kia motorcars have been in Australia for only 14 years, and yet there are over 120,000 of these cars on our roads. And Kia is committed to a bright future in Australia with 125 dealerships nationwide. And one of the most famous of those dealerships is right here, Joe Crisafio Kia. At Joe Crisafio Kia, they're very proud of their heritage. With his big reputation, over 25 years experience in the motor vehicle industry and very friendly character, Joe Crisafio started from humble beginnings to provide us with the highest quality service, a family-orientated atmosphere and friendly approach with the highest level of after-sales service. This is the #1 Kia Dealership of the Year 2001, 2002 and 2003. It's also the National Dealership of the Year 2005, as well as the highest selling Kia dealership 2006 and the top 5 dealer of the year 2007. Their trained and professional sales team is eager to personally guide and advise you on the right vehicle for you. And as an owner-operated business, they can keep costs low, making their products very competitive. As you can see, their new vehicles are just stunning and everything you'd expect from a new Kia. They also have a great range of quality, low-kilometre, late-model pre-owned cars to choose from. I'm with the man himself. Hello, Joe Crisafio.
Welcome, Alan. Thank you very much for coming to visit me.
That's a pleasure. So, Joe, how do you survive in this industry for over 25 years?
Well, being a family business, we survive obviously giving good service and looking after our clients, not just when they are purchasing vehicles, obviously servicing them and looking after them, and obviously having good people working for us that are looking after our clients.
Sure. And the Kia product?
Kia product has come a long way. It really has. It's phenomenal now. We do have the 5-year unlimited kilometre warranty now with all brand new vehicles, and we're almost to the stage where all our vehicles are going to be 5-star rated as well, which is excellent. Great news if you're a safety conscious person.
The brilliance of Kia is predominantly down to one man, Peter Schreier. Schreier worked with Audi as a student, and as Kia focused on the European market, identifying design as its core future growth engine, he's been central to the complete restyling of Kia's lineup, overseeing design activities at Kia's design centers in Frankfurt, Los Angeles, Tokyo and Namyang Design Center in Korea. He's designed a car that's unique, particularly in its appearance. And so it was in 1980 that Kia really took off. In 1986, Ford joined the Kia party, getting them to make their Festiva, firstly for the US market and then globally, including here in Australia, where Kia produced 2 generations of the entry-level Ford. And Joe Crisafio continues to add to the success of the Korean car maker. New, pre-owned and demo Kias, servicing to logbook specifications and finance, it's all here. Go to joecrisafio.com.au or follow the links from ZoomTV.com.au.
After the break, the professionals at Bike Force Subiaco fit me out with a brand new bike. Watch out, Cadell Evans. That's next on ZoomTV. Today we're looking at a different means of transport. It's one that's as good for your health as it is for our environment. It's biking. And if you're like me, it's something you probably did when you were a child and stopped doing the minute you got your licence. However, these days, more and more people are choosing to ride instead of drive. And some people, well, some fit people are even choosing to do it for fun. So we're at Bike Force Subiaco in Western Australia, and we're going to find out what all the buzz is about. Bike Force started in 1991 with the aim of offering customers the best selection of quality bikes, parts, accessories and backup support, all at competitive prices. Bike Force Subiaco have everything you need to start you off biking, plus all the stuff to make sure you're getting the most out of it. They have a full selection of bikes, safety gear and accessories, and even one of the best collections of handcrafted bikes there are. So if there's something that you need they don't have, no stress, they'll help you find it. Whether you're in the market for a flat bar commuting bike, mountain bike or an entry-level road bike, or the best racing bike there is, Bike Force Subiaco in most cases will have it in their showroom. And for the serious rider or racer, they have the 5 big brands in biking to choose from. Get a fully assembled Merida, or Bay or Trek road bike. Or if you like, they can even customise your bike particularly for you. They offer 2 world-leading European handcrafted bike makers, including Time Frames and Colnago frames. Clive, biking's come a long way. What's all the fuss about?
Look, Aaron, what we see a lot of in our industry now is we see consumers wanting to get fit. So we see a lot of people coming in looking for something they can ride to work on. We also see a massive influx of people getting into the actual sporting side of it. So they'll be riding a racing bike and they're all riding around in group rides and having a lot of fun doing it.
Bike Force Subiaco sell bikes from $300 right up to handcrafted, fully imported $20,000 bikes. They also have a fully comprehensive service centre on site to keep your bike in the best condition. The guys at Bike Force Subiaco are just so passionate about what they do that, like me, some of their passion will rub off on you. And they really will spend the time with you to ensure that you're fitted up with the right bike, no matter what the budget is. This is mine.
Here's your bike, Aaron.
Thanks,
all fitted
Clive.
up, ready to go.
But I can't wait to get out there and experience the thrill. Thanks for that. Thanks for your time. Now, I'm off to experience the thrill of biking. And if you want to experience the thrill, make sure you drop into the professionals here at Bike Force Subiaco, or go to ZoomTV.com.au and follow the links. So that's our show. Now, if you want to know anything more from today's show, including our hot deals, sponsor information, or even any of our competitions, go to our website, zoomtv.com.au. And if you want to be on the show, make sure you send us an email. Now, I'm off to take my personally fitted bike for a ride. It's turning a lot of heads because I'm fast. Watch out, Cadell. Now, we'll see you next week. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Whoa, watch out. And that's a wrap.